ship, another luxury yacht, slightly more understated than ours, with the gleaming sheen of a vessel that was very frequently cleaned but very rarely flown. The residents of Cloud Castle clearly had few reasons to travel anywhere else. Nobody came out to greet us, but we hadn't been shot down by surface-to-air missiles, which was a plus. I'd probably have been immediately blown out of the air if I'd shown up in the Never Die. The obvious pointless decadence of the platinum god of whale sharks had earned us the benefit of the doubt. I watched the bay doors ominously slide closed. Then my touchscreen drew my attention with a pop-up window with a little beep. The Quantinal booth's connected to the local network, I reported. So who is this person we're picking up again? I heard the sound of aluminium foil being crinkled and turned to see Daniel standing up out of his chair, straightening his jumpsuit and brushing off imaginary dust. "He's just a friend," he said. "Look, if you're bringing one of your dad's tough support to menace me around, just say so." He smiled, baffled. "What?" He was adjusting the clasp on his chest, as a man in a tuxedo would adjust his bow tie. It'd honestly be a relief at this point. I know where I stand when I'm under a henchman's shoe. Said Daniel, uncomprehending. "I'm just gonna go get her. I'll be literally 1 second. Then he ran off, leaving me with my advancing worries. I repeated in the confines of my own head. The plot thickened. I wasn't immediately relieved, though. No reason to assume Mr. Henderson wouldn't have female henchmen, just as willing and able to put their shoes on my face as the men. I was startled from these thoughts by a burst of energetic violin music coming from my console. The touchscreen flashed with the words, "Incoming call, Cloud Castle ground control." Glancing up, I looked through the view screen at the interior wall of the docking bay, in the upper half of which was a wide viewing window. 2 sets of head and shoulders were visible, silhouetted against severe fluorescent lighting. The shoulders were either wearing big epaulets or hunched up with anal retention. My hand hovered over the receive call button. It was probably safe to assume that Terran ground control wouldn't be as easygoing as their Lunarian counterparts. For one thing, I didn't know them personally, and couldn't blackmail my way through with knowledge of late-night drinking indiscretions. Fortunately, I wasn't trying to gain entry. I only needed to stall them until Daniel returned with whatever fresh hell he had prepared for me. That gave me the advantage. Stalling bureaucrats is easy. Half the time they stall themselves without you even having to ask. But failing that, the best technique is to pretend to be extremely stupid. I got into character by slackening my jaw and staring boggle-eyed at the touchscreen as I mashed the receive button with a knuckle. "Your vessel has been scanned," came a pompous voice. "One or more of your crew members are lacking the necessary permissions for entering or landing upon United Republic territory." I found myself wondering when it had gone out of fashion to refer to it as planet Earth. "Hello?" I replied, lowering the pitch of my voice an octave and talking like my tongue had grown 3 sizes larger. "Entering United Republic territory without valid permissions is grounds for immediate detention and interrogation under the Prevention of Terror Act," continued the official. "What?" I slurred, leaning into the touchscreen as if I didn't know that the mic was incorporated into the headrest of my chair. "If you do not submit valid permission documents, immediate action will be taken." I waited for roughly the amount of time it would take an average person to start wondering if I'd hung up, then repeated, "What?" A pause. "State whether you are the captain or the pilot of this vessel." "Do you want to speak to the captain?" I spoke as slowly and loudly as possible, enunciating as if I'd been taught to speak on a consonant per year basis. "He was here a moment ago." "State whether you are the captain or the pilot of this vessel." The tone was completely unchanged. "Why do you keep saying the same